Friends, how many of us have them? Friends, the ones we can depend on. Friends, as you can see, this video is, I don't even know if I said the lyrics right. Did I say it right? Somebody comment below and tell me if I said it right. I feel in my soul that I said the lyrics very correctly. But, you know, I was just going off of them, you know. Yeah. Alright, so as you can tell, this video is about friends. So, let's just get started. So, normally, you know, I just talk about everything that I want to talk about, and then I hit y'all with the Bible verse and how everything connects right back to God and the Bible and all that other stuff. So I was plotting, I was writing, I was prepping, whatever, and then I'm like, yo, I'm gonna start it off with a verse. Proverbs 18:24 says, there are friends who destroy each other, but the key word is but. A real friend sticks closer than a brother or a sister, you know. Sticks closer. A real one. A real one. Okay. Let me tell you. I was never anti-friends, but kind of growing up in a Haitian household, my mom didn't make it seem like friends were the greatest things ever. She was just like, we all we got. Make sure that it's just about the household. You can't trust these friends. These friends gonna do you dirty. She was like, watch out. And you know, mama always knows. They always know. They always, these people upstairs, they always know when you have a good friend, a bad friend. But my mom always, like, if you ask my mom who her best friend is, she probably is not going to give you an answer because she ain't got one. And I think it's pretty sad. I think I know who her best friend is, but according to her, she's like, bagin zami pa bon. That's basically saying, I ain't got no friends, they trash. Me, on the other hand, so I was kind of, I guess I was kind of like iffy when it came to friends. I always had friends. I never had a problem making friends. It was just, I had to look at like the circumstances, and I would always have a wall up when it came to friends until we spent that time together and we had a lot of things invested, especially if you're going through something. Whether you're my friend or not, I'm the one that's always going to be like, yo, what's going on and all that good stuff. But then you have friends who take full on, well, they're not friends. You have people in your life who claim to be your friend, and like Proverbs say, that try to destroy you and all this other stuff. And as I got older, you realize who your friends really are. So right now, I'm 24 years old, and I have an amazing village. And I truly believe that everyone that I call my friend now are people who are going to be lifetime friends, not even temporary friends, because I think there's some friendships can only last for a season. But the people who are currently in my life right now that I actually speak to often, even if I don't speak to them often, I know that it is going to be a lifelong type of thing. Now, I had to really break down, like I wrote this on a sheet of paper. I just wrote down friends, and I really had to think about, I'm like, all right, God, what are the characteristics of a friend, or what are the characteristics of a person who says they're a friend and they're actually not? So I was like, okay, well, God, you know, speak to your girl. Speak to your girl right now, because, you know, I had to unfollow a lot of people. I'm just kidding, I ain't do that. Probably should, but nah, I ain't do that. So I wrote down, you know, friends don't demean you. They don't go missing when you're needed, when you need something. Like, say for example, when you on and popping and everything's going good in your life, you have these people who just be like, hey girl, what's up? I haven't seen you in forever. What's going on? But if I'm going through a tragic moment, if I need $5, friend, where you at? Didn't you say you were my friend? Where are you? Hello? All I hear is the dial tone. Hello? Hola? Are you there, friend? Can I borrow $5? Friend? People use that word way too loosely. When you're good, that's when those people come up. We call those people opportunists. But that's neither here nor there. So, they don't demean you. They don't go missing when you need something. They only pop up when things are popping for you. I literally wrote that. They only pop up. They're like popcorn. Pop, 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 pop. When, you know, people like popcorn. It's a good thing. I don't personally like popcorn, but I'm just saying. That's just the analogy I'm just trying to use right now. And then I put, they don't let you destroy yourself. Like there's some people in your life, not personally for me. Let's say if you have a drug addiction, not speaking on myself. If the people you have in your life are the ones enabling you, saying it's okay, you've just been going through a hard time, yeah girl, drink that, yeah girl, smoke that, yeah boy, I don't know, do boys say yeah boy? I highly doubt it. But if they're doing all of these things and they're not actually trying to find out what's the root of why you're destroying yourself, that is not your friend. Your friend is not going to watch you destroy yourself. It is not okay for you to be acting like a wild person and they're being wild with you now. If y'all both just messed up, y'all just need a real friend in your life. Someone to cover y'all. I don't know. And I also said a friend doesn't make you feel less than. You should never feel like you're competing with that person unless it's a good friendly competition. But you should never feel like your friend or whoever you have in your life should never feel like, oh yeah, I hang out with her because I know I'm prettier than her or handsomer than him. I don't know how the language is when it comes to guys. Like, what do you guys say? You smooth? I don't want somebody smoother than me. I don't want somebody that got a nicer haircut than me. I don't know what guys say. So I guess I'm speaking in the terms of girl right now. You don't want anybody to make you feel like you're less than important or less than financially or like how you look or whatever the case may be. Those are all signs that that person is not your real friend. But then I was like, man, God, all right, so you've told me all the things that make a person not a friend. What about people? What are the characteristics of a real friend? You know, a real ride or die, because we ain't really trying to die together. It's a phrase. I'm not personally trying to die. Like, when I heard that term, I'm like, yo, you the realest. I got some people who's willing to do any and everything for me. Me, on the other hand, I'm willing to do that. I just need to know the situation as to why we might die. Like, friend, what are we doing? What are we getting ourselves into that I might possibly die? What is this? So, but anyway, some real ride or die, some real friends or whatever. And literally, I put friends protect you. They love you, are honest with you. And I'm really big on that honest part, because everything that I may want to do in life or my certain decisions I make, I can't have people that's knowing that that decision might not be a right one. I need someone, or I need my friends to be like, okay, in the case, that's stupid. Or be honest with me and tell me this, that. Don't sugarcoat anything. Like, I feel like a real friend should not sugarcoat how they feel or whatever the case may be. So they're very honest with you. So they're not going to always agree to what you say. You should be absolutely okay with that. They won't let you be foolish out here in these streets. They're not. They will pray for you, encourage you, believe in you, hold you accountable. That is a big thing, okay? Hold me accountable, like, for real. They pour into you. Now, there's certain friendships where you will be the one that pour into that person, and there's some friendships that they'll just be pouring into you. So, it's okay. As someone's doing the pouring, you know, but I don't want it to be an absolute, like, one-way street or whatever. pour into you. You guys learn from each other. You grow together. They're a listening ear. Like, all of these things, I was listening, and I'm like, yo, I have some great freaking people in my life. Like, literally this past week, I really confided in people that I knew that had my back and had my best interest at heart, and I did not have to question it. Like, even if I'm going through something, like, I know what it is to not have great friends, and I know what it is to try and block those friendships that's literally God ordained. Like, the people that I have in my life now, and I still have people from my past that I know that are my friends and I actually keep in contact with, but the people He placed in my life are literally God ordained, because I was trying to isolate myself at one point when I first moved here. It was never okay, and these people literally fought for me. They checked for me. They prayed over me. They covered. Like, I don't deserve, we don't deserve a doggone thing in life, but I don't deserve some of the people that I have in my life right now, because this weekend was hard, but your girl got through it, and I'm still going through it, and I know that they care, because, I'm just minding my business, and I may look down, I get a text, hey, how are you feeling today? How is today? Are you better than yesterday? Like, thank you, Lord. Anyways, I'm not trying to have this. I just want people to have great friends in their life and understand the difference between a bad friend and a good friend. And I kind of gave you the list. Like, if you're feeling some type of way and you feel like you're still down and out, check your circle. Check the people who are pouring into you. If they're not, they got to go. They got to go. So I looked up, I was like reading my Bible, and I'm like, yo, God, show me like examples of like a good friend and stuff. Job, if anybody knows the story of Job, y'all know that man suffered a lot. I don't think any of us ever wants to live the life Job lived, But he has some bomb friends, and let me tell you why. All right, so Job, that man went through a lot. He was just being tested, and my man passed the test, but he went through a lot. So this is Job chapter 2, 11 to 13, and it says, was titled, Job's 3 friends share his anguish. When 3 of Job's friends heard of the tragedy he had suffered, they got together and traveled from their homes to comfort and console him. Their names were Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar. Quick side note, when I get to heaven, I'm gonna ask God, like, where do these names come from? Because I can't even pronounce them right. Anyways, when they saw Job from a distance, they scarcely recognized him. Wailing loudly, they tore their robes and threw dust into the air over their heads to show their grief. Then they sat on the ground with him for 7 days and nights. No one said a word to Job, for they saw that his suffering was too great for words. How many, like, if you think about your circle, can you think about people that would literally 7 days and 7 nights they spent with Job because he was hurting. He was going through so much. How many people do you know in your life right now, if you're going through a great tragedy or great suffering, that they're willing to go ahead and suffer right along with you and go through what you're going through with you, even if it took as long as 7 days or 7 nights? Come on, man. If you want to read up on other things, dang, yes. If you want to read up on your word, of course, like I always recommend you guys to do. But I do, if you guys just want to read up on great friendships that's in the Bible and what the Bible will say about friends, I will go ahead and list all of the verses down below, but I'll say it right now too. You have Ruth 1, 16 to 27, 1 Samuel 18, 1 to 4, Job 2, 11 to 13, Psalm 55, 12 to 14, Proverbs 17 and 17, Psalm 133, 1 to 3, and John 15, 13 to 15. They will be listed down below. But anyways, this is longer than I thought, because who would have thought I have amazing friends like I have? No, I love you so. I love all you guys. I'm not going to name anybody because they know who they are. But anyways, the next topic that I'm going to talk about is church hurt. Have you been hurt by the church? Get your act together. Anyways, remember that I love you and I thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you did not like it, don't hit the dislike button. Just tell me why you ain't like it in a comment below, and I will try to see what's going on or how I can, well, I'm not trying to please anybody, but how I can improve. And I will see you guys in the next video. I love you, but remember, Jesus loves you most. Bye.